This poem was written for a class after we watched the Laramie Project. Anybody know what the Laramie Project is?
Yeah.
It's for Matthew Shepard, who died in 1998. Terrible beating in Laramie, Wyoming, because he was apparently hitting on some guys in a bar, and so they killed him because he was gay. So this is for him. When you lose a friend, your heart stops for a second and moves on. 11 years ago, October 12th, the world stopped turning. Eyes popped, mouths dropped for a second. We still haven't moved on. Let's take a journey to the center of the earth. It's a bit dark, so on your mark, grab your flashlight and let's move. Deeper into the rabbit hole we go, but no fluffy white rabbits here, just cows. This is your captain speaking. On your right, I'd like to point out the beautiful plains of southern Wyoming. And on your left, we have a perfect view of the snowy range, great for skiing, but a bit harsh in times of hot conflicts. As we depart, you can just make out the lights and sounds of the daily train as it moves through a little town called Laramie. Hate is not a Laramie value. We're a noun, a definition, a sign. I love it here. Said defendants left the victim begging for his life. This is America. You don't have the right to feel that fear. Everyone needs to own it. We are like this. We are like this. We are like this. Just like the whole world hoped that Matt would survive. The whole thing, you see, the whole thing ropes around hope. H-O-P-E. Bringing forth a message of peace and love and compassion. It's completely understandable that a guy can look out at the vast plains of the Wyoming hills and just know, feel in your heart how significant you are, and how the whole world will learn a lesson if you beat up a gay dude. It's inspiring, isn't it? Let's teach that lesson to our little Laramie youngins, and then pray to God that they listen to the Bible and that their acorns fall right at your feet. Now, children, what have we learned today? Being gay is a sin. Good job, Timmy. Good job. Anything else? You'll go to hell! Exactly, Jimmy. Well done. I have too much faith in people to believe that this happens in reality, but tragically, my faith has very little common sense. Falling asleep at night, my sheep get safely over the fence every time. But in the early hours of the morning, when the euphoria called alcohol wears off, the birds chirp in the distance, the world lights up in an instant, and we see the world for what it really is. Sorry to disappoint you, children, but hate exists. Hate begets hate. Frustration creates frustration. And death hurts. But pain subsides. Now that's the best answer to any prayer. I don't believe in God, but underneath that big blue sky, the clearest blue you've ever seen, I would pray. And when I pray just for today, I am Laramie. I am Matthew. Minority I have never been, but the feeling I get when I sit in a large room and let the sound waves wash over me as I observe the majority nags on my shoulder, it knows me that I am no majority, never have been that either, no majority nor minority. I am queer. I am Orlando, a woman performing man performing woman, a regular Victor Victoria from the Victorian age in which no one cared. Nihonde in Japan, a sweet transvestite is valued. His womanness makes him man, an artist. Forget the ego, let's get down to pure consciousness. And I sing the body electronic, digital MP3 flows through me in one ear, past my heart, through my toes and out my mouth, powered by my lungs and tongue, who kiss someone at midnight. I am loved, I am angel. I live in the unrelenting forest of trolls and unforgiving stares through the trees, the stares who believe in the power of God, but thank God I brought my flashlight. Irrational. What can you do without a chaise, a cigarette, and a psychology degree? Here's my advice. As a professional, you take two, call me in the morning, and then you live in the moment. Or should I say, in moments. In inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? How about 20 years? How about 400 years as a queer? As a fag, a dyke, and a freak? Whoa, man, are we queer? Here's the point. The meaning of life, the very center of the earth, acceptingly embrace people for who they are, especially those poor straight people. These people need love too. Whether you just don't care or you have issues of your own, we actually do. Live and let live. Live and let live with everything out in the open. Live and let live, Laramie, Wyoming, Fort Collins, Colorado, New Orleans, Louisiana, Dallas, Texas, Anchorage, Alaska, Honolulu, Hawaii. The hate is closer than we know, and the end is further than we'd like. There's no day but today to shove love in their faces. For Matthew. Woo!